Hey everyone, it's Alicia, also known as Vat Kelly, and I am back with the second video filmed in one day. Wow, look at me go. Well, I'm just going to start with the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion because I had just washed off my pitchy makeup because I am going to show you guys how I do like my makeup that I wear underneath my mask. Because if you didn't know, there's like a global pandemic happening. It's crazy, yeah, and especially you wouldn't feel it in Florida. Because we're just not opening. Like, we're like halfway open, but not really open. And I'm like, honestly, at this point, guys, just open everything up. If you're not going to shut it all down and actually deal with the problem, open everything up because I can't fucking do this. Either stupid. I feel like we should shut everything back down because, I mean, the cases aren't stopping. So I feel like we should shut everything down and have a proper lockdown, but we're not doing that. And like freeze all bills kind of thing, but we're not doing that. Instead, we're just half opened everything, and the cases aren't going down, and our governor isn't doing shit about it. I love living in Florida. There is some mascara underneath my eye. I cleaned it up to the best of my ability and the best of my care, because I'm about to just cover it all up with makeup again. And I just used the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. I'm going to take a towel and just slightly graze underneath my eye, just to get some of it off. But I kind of don't care enough. Alright. So I'm going to take my color corrector. I'm going to go into the yellow shade, swirl around in it. I'm going to take it, I'm going to tap it underneath my eye. I'm going to grab it again and do it on the other side. This makeup is literally, because my mask, I have to wear it literally all day. And I'm not going to wear foundation or anything because it, like, people are like, transfer proof makeup. And, like, you do everything and then your mask still has some foundation on it. It's like, the point is I don't want any on it. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And going to run that across my eyelid, and then I'm going to, and this is like super simple, quick makeup, like, I mean, I'm just going to work to do absolutely I'm just gonna be cashiering or serving that day. I don't need anything super extra special. This is just how I do my makeup. People do it differently for underneath their masks. This is how I do mine. Some of my coworkers wear foundation and then they have to use a new freaking mask every other week because then their foundation's all over their mask, and so their mask gets really freaking gross and it's hard to wash that kind of stuff out. Alright, I'm going to go into my Lorac palette. I'm going to go into shade Flamingo. Get that like all over this brush. And then what I do is I tap it, because I use these powders to set my concealer. I typically use one of the shades, and then I just have been using this shade, and I pretty much just going to go through all the shades and just tap them on the lid, except for Cedar. Cedar is the only shade because that's what I use for my eyebrows. So all the shades will be used in this palette. Also, I like doing color washes. They're really easy and simple to do. Yeah. Then I just kind of tap out the edges as well to kind of blend it out some. I'm going to do that on the other side. Ah. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to go into shade Flamingo. And tomorrow after I film my makeup, I'll be taking like a shower. Like washing my hair and everything. Alright. And it's just pretty light and maybe not super heavy or anything. And that's kind of the goal. And then I'm going to take my concealer. I'm going to tap right here. And right here. Then tap right here. And right here. Then I'm going to take my finger again. I use fingers for half this stuff. And I'm going to tap it out. And I kind of run it along the eyeshadow, and then I'm going to blend out the concealer. This is literally what I do every single day before I go to work. And I'll probably continue to do color washes for a while because they're super quick and they actually look pretty nice depending on the color. But I'm just going to use all of them because I want to use this entire palette. I want to complete one full palette in my life. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I'm going to use this brush that I used on my eye, because why not? I'm going to run it across, and you have to run it across kind of down like that to get both the glitter and the other thing. Because I'm trying to use it the powder, and then I just tap it kind of right here, and then at the edges I just blend it out, like blend, kind of right there, and I just kind of blend it into the rest of my skin, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. Tap, 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 tap. Blend, 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 blend. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab, where did it go? Hello? Mr. Brush. Okay, fine. I will grab a brush, like kind of a little bit thinner brush, kind of like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into shade Flamingo, and I'm going to pack it on my lower lash line. And I typically, what I do is I go on like the edges and stuff with the, like when eyeshadows are kind of running out, there's always that little edges in the corners and stuff. I try to get as much of the shadow out of that I can get. Boom. Kind of bring it out, and it just, I don't know. And if you ever, like when I do one eyeshadow color, I always bring it on my lower lash line because it just makes it feel a little more uniformed, and I'm really trying to get the shadows out of the corners. Bam. And then I'm going to take my highlighter. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take some of my finger. I'm going to pop it on the inner corner. And then I'm going to go on my brow bone with the excess. And then I'm going to do my mascara. And I forgot, I've already curled my lashes today. And I just washed the mascara off, so they still have some curl to it. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. I just put mascara on all of my lashes. And at the end of the night, I do wash my face again. And after I do that, to kind of get the mascara off my lashes, is what I do is I take coconut oil, coconut oil, and I rub it like underneath my eye just to kind of get all the excess mascara off. And then I take and I grab some on another Q-tip and I run it across my lashes just to get as much as I can off. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this brush, go and dip into shade Cedar in the same palette. I'm going to draw the line underneath. I have just done my eyebrows, but when I washed the rest of my makeup off, of course I washed the eyebrows off. Then I'm going to do the normal where I draw the line here and then just fill it in, and then take the excess shadow and just kind of that line, and I just literally pull up from that line and kind of blend everything out. My eyebrows were not even before, so let's make them even now kind of thing. Right, tip, tip. Okay, now I'm going to take the Great Lashes and the clear mascara. Yes, I use mascara on my eyebrows. I do it every single video, and I will continue to do it. I don't think anyone's ever going to be able to make me stop doing this, unless it starts making me lose eyebrow hair. What I do is I pull up the front, and then I take the rest of it, and I pull it down. And this eyebrow always looks so much better than this one. This eyebrow is just fucked. That's all. This eyebrow is a very nice eyebrow. This eyebrow is not a good eyebrow. And then the next thing I do is, because this actually does not come off underneath my masks, is this little LA Color Glow Now Skin Illuminator. It's a liquid highlighter. What I do is I shake it. I also keep it down like this, because if you flip it the other way, all the pigments go to the bottom and they come out. What I do is I just get, and it's kind of like this kind of thing, and I get a little bit, that's a lot. I typically try to just get a little bit. And what I do is I'm going to tap this right here. This does not come off underneath my mask. It literally stays all day and does not move underneath my masks. I guess my skin just really holds on to it, or I guess it just doesn't come off underneath masks. Then I just take the excess and I run it on my nose right here, and I run it down the bridge, and then I put a little bit on the tippy top of my lips. I like to look like a Tin Man, essentially. So, now I'm also gonna, there's a little bonus in here, hair tutorial. And because I'm not wearing my mask just yet, I am going to hydrate my lips again, because I just, I just had washed my face, and I had put foundation on top of them, and lipstick, and all that, and so my lips are a little dry, and the mask, because they rub on my lips all day, dry the freak out of my lips. Okay, done with this palette. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to just, a good thing that I like to do kind of right after is I go down like that. It kind of brings flattens my bangs back out. But I'm going to show you guys how I do a big old messy bun in my hair. So I'm going to take my hair down, and you're going to need two hair ties. Two hair ties. Alright. And you don't have to really brush your hair out if you don't want to. Typically, I don't when it comes to my messy buns, but because it's so tangled, I'm going to go grab my brush really quick. I'm back, and I'm just going to brush my hair. How I brush my hair is I take it from I literally hold it like this, and I take it from the bottom, and then because you work your way up your head till you get to the very top. Then I'm going to do the other side. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and I'm going to kind of shake my head back, and then flatten this like this, because you got to flatten it kind of out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair, I'm going to take my ponytail, going to go like this, and go like this, and then I'm going to pull it and leave it kind of halfway through like this, and pull that tight. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab my hair, just grab it, like literally manhandle it. Then I'm going to just put my hair around it a couple of times and just pull it around. And then your hair should look kind of, oh no, I fucked it up. God, I fucked up the second hair tie situation. Okay. Try it again. Pull it tight. Then grab it. I literally just take my hand and I just grab it like this. And then you're gonna go like that. Then you're just gonna mess up your hair a bit. And then you have a messy bun. Ta-da! I think, did I leave? Just a little bit baby hairs. That's how I do my messy bun, which I have not been able to do it for a while because my hair's not been long enough. I'm going to go now. Bye!